I think at the moment, it's the basic strategy hasn't changed. Who are you trying to talk to? How do you want to talk to them? It's the second tactic of the question of how do you want to talk to them that might have changed at the moment. People are spending a lot more time online. So you have that option to, if you are selling something digitally, you have the option to be able to do that, making sure it's easy for people to do it. I would spend a little bit of time doing a little mapping of the channels you have and a bit of research into your audience. Where are they spending their time? One of the things I've noticed with clients is I had one retail client who sold primarily through digital sites anyway, but our audience shifted from being online on Facebook at 7:30 till 9:30 to within 2 weeks, 1 till 2 o'clock at lunchtime. So where they were online transformed like in such a short period of time. So spend a little bit of time understanding where your customers are and where your audience is. Doing that kind of, Google advertising is very cheap if you want to reach more people. Facebook advertising is incredibly targeted and also quite cheap. The key, if you're going to have changes in terms of how you're sending things out, or things are going to take a little bit longer, be really clear and be really honest. I think a lot of businesses are going to benefit from being personality-led and people-led, and reminding people you're a human and not a machine is going to be incredibly important. If you are usually sending something out to a customer and in normal times it would take 48 hours, but now you think it's going to take a week, just tell them and be really, really clear about it. And I think having that process open is key. Without knowing exactly what business it is, it's a bit difficult to be more specific, but I think just do a quick audit of what your channels are and just think, where are the gaps and how could you talk to people? And also as well, always think about yourself as the customer. Customers are not some weird different species from us. How are you receiving things from brands? How are you liking it? What are you not liking? And chances are, if you don't like something, your customer isn't going to like it either.
Okay, thank you, Laura. I think Bill wanted to say something. You raise your hand.
I was just saying that to add into that point was that what we launched yesterday was that the partnership with Crowdfunder UK, and this is a platform which all businesses can engage with. They can set up free of charge at this moment in time. There's normally a fee attached to this, but during the coronavirus, Crowdfunder are waiving all fees, and you can launch your own crowdfund platform, which will allow you to connect with your businesses. Connect with your customers. Let's say you're a restaurant, you open up a crowdfunder page and you say to people, well, you can buy vouchers to come back into the business. It's been very successfully used. I saw one example, which was a brewery that raised £150,000 in 2 days because of the loyal client base. So that's one way of communicating with them. And just picking up on that point, the other part of the partnership is working with a company called Maybe Tech, and Maybe Tech will offer their platforms again, and their platforms allow you to understand how people are responding to your social media, and you are able to target your social media to enable you to improve the way that you communicate with your customers. So I would say go and have a look at those platforms that we launched yesterday. It is worthwhile all businesses looking at that and seeing how they can engage, because at this moment in time, it's about getting cash into your business in any way that you can to keep your business going while your normal routes for cash are not happening.
Yeah, thank you, Bill. Another thing to mention, it's the joint initiative that we have with the Guide and Independent Liverpool. And it's this local business guide, which is highlighting people who are still delivering and providing services during the coronavirus. So if your business is still doing some delivery or some remote services, make sure you get in touch with the guide so you can be added to the directory. The other thing that have actually launched is yesterday as well. It's Culture Liverpool. Now it's compiling a list of businesses, organizations, or people who are actually providing culture and entertainment online. So this is kind of like a digital portal for culture and entertainment in Liverpool. So if you go to Culture Liverpool, you can also submit your content in there. So at least you increase your reach